Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you the John Long Middle School class of 2021. At this time, I'd like to call Cora Kempfer to the stage. Cora is this year's recipient of the American Legion Award that is presented each year by the Rose Harms American Legion Post 355 to an 8th grade student who best exemplifies the characteristics of leadership through good citizenship. We look for a student who has begun to understand the importance and fullness of participation in a democratic society and who displays honesty and strong character. Cora will now lead us in the pledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and face the flag on the south end of the field for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag in the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty with justice for all.
Thank you, Cora. JLMS class of 2021, please be seated. I'd like to note that this morning was the first time in my 5 years that it only took one try for this class to do this. All my other rehearsals have not gone as smoothly. So give them a round of applause for that. Once again, good evening. I would like to thank all of the John Long Middle School staff members who gave their hearts, guidance, and instruction to help these young adults transition from elementary to high school. A special thank you to our 8th grade teachers, JLMS office staff, our district maintenance and technology teams for their work this year and for making this school year and promotion ceremony a reality. Most importantly, and I hope students, you do this after our ceremony tonight, you thank your parents and families who provided you with the tremendous support and guidance throughout all of your time at John Long. So at this time, students, give your families a round of applause for their support. So here we are. Students, think back to the fall of 2018. You began middle school and had what we would call a normal or pre-COVID school year. At this time, none of us knew what was coming on March 13th, 2020 of your 7th grade year. Maybe we should have known that a Friday the 13th at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic would bring news that would shock us all. I sat in dismay at a district administrative team meeting that Friday morning when I was informed that we were going virtual for the next month. I thought, month, that's not so bad. We can do this. But we all know what happened then. We returned to school, Mr. Art and I, from that meeting, told our staff the plan, and then we made a school-wide announcement to students. And then we frantically rushed through a modified schedule so that students could meet with each and every one of their teachers before we sent them home. At the end of the day, students had so many different reactions to news. Some worried, some sad, and some excited to think that summer break came early, which I had to remind them was not the case. But I'll never forget watching you leave with everything you could possibly carry. At this point, our school and our student body looked like the Great March of Penguins, with students having their arms full trying to balance all their school materials as they waddled to what they didn't know at that time would be their last ride home from 7th grade that year. Well, we all know that month of virtual turned into the remainder of the school year being conducted through a virtual platform. And JLMS's very own Batman, Batgirl, and Super Pug were born. Now, I didn't write this speech. I would have made it a lot better. But back to Mr. Deering. I thank all of you for tolerating that. Much appreciated. I didn't realize that a pug could become so famous. Hey, Mom, look, there's Super Pug as we're walking down the streets in the summer. So just a little something that I enjoy doing for the kids, coming to them live every Friday from YouTube. But really, the true hero in all that was my daughter. Dad, are you up yet? Are you ready to do the announcements? Yeah, what are we doing today? I don't know. What do you think we should do? I don't know. It was your idea. You woke me up. So, kids, thank you for your patience through that. I know it was hard last year, but you guys did a great job. Then there was this year that spawned a new type of hybrid teaching and learning platform. Our staff prepared to teach in-person and virtual students live at the same time. This new way of teaching and learning had many challenges to both staff and students. Let's not forget that we also had to manage the in and out of staff and students on quarantine due to new health safety procedures. In fact, from November 9th to 17th, you were the only grade level in our district this year to be placed on a quarantine period as a preventative measure to avoid the possible spread of COVID-19. Needless to say, you have faced quite a bit of adversity in your middle school learning experience. Which leads me into my last nugget of principal wisdom for you. In my last words to the 8th grade, I always try to leave you with something that you can build upon as you prepare yourself for success in the future. I just mentioned it and you have all experienced it. Some would describe it as challenges, perhaps misfortunes, difficult obstacles. The word I'm referring to is adversity. I am 99.9% sure, probably 100, that if I asked you and everyone here if they've ever faced adversity on their journey through life, they would say yes. Sometimes it's a big challenge, sometimes it's a small challenge, but we've all faced it. But the most important thing is how you react to it when you're faced with it. Students, you all have the ability and skills needed to react in a positive way to adversity. One way to overcome difficult challenges is to make a plan and set goals. When you are struggling, step back. Take a deep breath. Take time to think. Get yourself in a positive mindset. Create a plan which includes goals on how you will climb the adversity mountain facing you. Write your goals in a place that you will see them every day. Take time to read your goals to yourself every day. And before you know it, your goals will turn into a reality. A second way to overcome adversity is simple, but it relies on you having the courage to ask others for help. You have done this in school since you were a kindergartner. When you didn't get something, you asked your teacher or classmate for help. Sometimes the challenge you are facing, though, will not be a one-person job. However, the second part of asking for help is having the willingness to accept it. Sometimes people will even offer you support without asking because they can see you are struggling in the face of adversity. Trust me, when this happens, take the help and advice of others because they have already faced a similar challenge. But take time in your life to also be the person that lends a helping hand to others who are struggling. Being kind and supporting others will take you to positive places in your life. We are all busy, but we should never be too busy to help others. Paying it forward with kindness to others is never a wasted opportunity. My last piece of advice to you is to never give up. No matter what you encounter in life, you will always have the option to roll your sleeves up and do the necessary work to end with a positive result. School, work, relationships, and the list goes on. But one thing I can tell you for sure, that on your path in life, you will have times that you're facing adversity. But all you need to do is remember that you survived middle school, which by itself is always an amazing accomplishment. But you guys did it during the COVID-19 pandemic because you never gave up. I'd like to end my thoughts with a quote from Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th president. Since we've had president trivia all year long, I thought it'd be necessary to end with that. You'd be grateful it's not Wednesday because you know what I would have played up here. It's not Wednesday, it's Monday. I can't play it. So his statement is simple and is great advice to remember when you have a challenge staring you down. He said, believe you can, and you're halfway there. Your whole life is ahead of you yet. I want all of you to dream big and go out into the world and make your dreams come to life. Thank you, and I wish you, the JLMS class of 2021, the best of luck in your futures. At this time, we're going to work through some awards that we have. The first one we talk about is the John Long Excellence Award. This is presented to students who have attended JLMS since their second semester of sixth grade year, and their cumulative GPA places them in the top 10% of their class. Would the following students please stand when I say your name? Will Brulette, Justin Durst, Jaden Gartman, Josephine Gasser, Ella Gentz, Abigail Gibson, Miles Yeager, Iris Jamel, Cora Kempfer, Brett Nersveen, Luca Nicoli, Mackenzie Shimon, Amelia Werner, Aaron Wise, Jackson Wojcik. Ladies and gentlemen, your JLMS class of 2021 top 10. Thank you, students. You can be seated. National Junior Honor Society is a national organization that celebrates the successes of today's youth. Membership in the National Junior Honor Society is determined by the maintenance of a 3.5 GPA and the demonstration of the following 5 qualities: citizenship, service, leadership, character, and scholarship. Students, if you are a member of the JLMS National Junior Honor Society, please stand at this time to be recognized. Thank you. Students, you can be seated. The John Long Athletic Award is presented to a male and female athlete at the end of their middle school experience. The criteria of this award include participation in John Long sponsored athletics, positive leadership on the athletic playing field, at practice, and in the classroom. Dedication not only to their sport, but to their academics. Displaying competitive spirit while modeling positive sportsmanship and being a positive role model to their peers. This year's recipients are Elena Jarmuz and Tommy Lutz. Please come forward at this time to receive your award. Ladies and gentlemen, your John Long Athletic Award recipients. Congrats, guys. Finally, the John Long Memorial Award. This award is the most prestigious and coveted of the awards we present tonight. It recognizes an outstanding young man and woman who best exemplify everything that is good and positive in youth. The students who have been chosen have consistently demonstrated the qualities of academic excellence, shown a sincere and genuine respect for themselves and others, have a positive and cooperative spirit, and completed all assigned tasks to fidelity. Tonight's recipients are 2 wonderful, all-around kids and positive role models to their classmates. I am honored and pleased to announce this year's recipients, Justin Durst and Miles Yeager. Justin and Miles, please come forward at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, your John Long Memorial Award winners. Thank you. Good job. We will now call upon Mrs. Newmeyer and Ms. Baranek for the presentation of our diplomas.
Lena Adams. James Aldrin. Noah Anderson. Elise Balius. Addison Balo. Riley Bergman. Sophia Bickle. Molly Biggins. Dylan Boda. Danielle Brezovar. Will Brulette. Dylan Brown. Carly Buck. McKenna Berg. Aubrey Serta. Paul Crystal. Capri Constantino. Chase Carenti. Lane Cruz. Cameron Cusack. Charles Danielson. Jeremy Dickerson Jr. Owen Dahmer. Peyton Donahue. Elizabeth Drescher. Angelina Drozdoff. Devin Dubord. Justin Durst. Lillian Zwinell. Brady Eater. David Fandler. Hannah Foyts. Elijah Fisher. Mark Forsyth. Kurt Gagney. Jameson Gahan. Noah Gain. Jaden Gartman. Colin Garvey. Josephine Gasser. Kenzie Gerke. Ella Gents. Reagan Gerber. Abigail Gibson. Caitlin Gierach. Sophia Getz. Faith Graham. Haley Green. Lacey Greikar. Abigail Grisar. Christopher Hackbarth. Samantha Hackbarth. Allison Heary. Carson Hildebrand. Brady Hilgart. Spencer Holloway. Anna Holzer. Cole Houston. Julian Hutchings. Madison Inman. Miles Yeager. Gabriel Yankee. Iris Jamal. Elena Jarmuz. Cameron Jaworowski. Maria Jaworowski. Ayana Julian. Cora Kempfer. Mason Kleckner. Peyton Conzel. Jackson Conzen. Wait. Gavin Kurjanka.
Trinity Krekel. Matthew Lontel. Brandon Lang. Lucas LaBeouf. Gavin Lemke. Caitlin Lindau. Isabel Lubeck. Jackson Ludke. Thomas Lutz. Haley Mangan. Ethan Mosmella. Nina Massey. Shane McAllister. Regan McMahon. Ty Meckelberg. Anthony Meshagad. Luke Mahalik. Lola Michael. Adam Mikowski. Kyle Miller. Riley Miller. Ariana Miner. Ashley Miner. Wyatt Myrick. Nathan Mitchell. Catherine Moldenhauer. Aubrey Moore. Jacob Morrison. Caitlin Muki. Caleb Mullenberg. James Nellis. Aubrey Nelson. Brett Nersveen. Luca Nikolai. Mackenzie Nielsen. Nelson Oliveris. Matthew Olson. Titan Papanikolas. Braden Parker. Thomas Peterson. Brooklyn Pitchford. Griffin Powell. Luke Prayfrock. Aiden Puchaz. Layla Rambuziak. Emma Riley. Gabriel Salco. Andrew Sherman. Adam Schneider. Jack Schubert. Sophie Shoemaker. Megan Scott. Mackenzie Shimon. Hudson Siljan. Shane Snyder. Kaylin Stengel. Joshua Stowski. Audrey Stern. Riley Stuhlmacher. Tyler Swenson. Bailey Tarrant. Jordan Thiel. Tyler Van Sluis. Maya Vance. Sophia Verplanke. Mason Volkman. Seth Von Strobel. Ava Werdeen. Amelia Werner. Jillian White. Tatum Wiedenhoft. Cecilia Williamson. Aaron Wise. Jackson Wojek.
Here we go, students, one last time. Students, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I once again present to you the John Long Middle School class of 2021. Students, congratulations, best of luck. You are dismissed from middle school. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.